Morning, Kentucky Trail Elementary computer students. Thought it would be a interesting thing to do for one of our lessons is to learn about 3D printing. My husband, Mr. Kohl, does technology classes at the high school here in Harrisonville, and he does a lot with engineering, robotics, video editing, and today one of the things that he's going to tell us about is 3D printing. He has brought the 3D printer home, and so we're going to kind of look at how it works and what you kind of need to do those kind of things, the kind of industries that use 3D printing, and he's going to share some of that with us today.
Good morning, children. This is my 3D printer. Actually, it's a school's 3D printer. We got this particular one in a kit. It came from the Czech Republic, a long ways away. We've had it for about a year, and what we, as you can see, it moves on axes, an X, Y, and Z axes, you know, like this crisscross grid type thing. And so what it does is it feeds a line, so it looks like, basically like weed eater line, and it feeds up here. And this particular machine can do multiple materials at a time. So as you can see, I have several examples of things that we have printed. And there's like 3 different materials it took to print that. And so those are different things you can do. Now you can see right now that we are printing, you probably seen some on the news where these masks that they're looking at printing and giving to medical people. I'm actually doing that now. This is not the front you would show, but this is an example of what it would look like. So it's printing 2 layers of them, and I can break them apart, and then we could add these little plastic things on the front and to protect the face of a healthcare worker. So there's a variety of things you can do with them. My students, these are called automatas, and they we've 3D printed several pieces here to make this particular product. But as you can see, it comes down, it feeds through this tube, it comes down, and it gets very hot. It's 218 degrees. Right down here in this what's called the hot end. And the plate itself is at 60 degrees, so it's melting this plastic. It melts it, and then it dries real quick. You see these fans? There's fans all around it, because as soon as it drops it on the layer, then it dries it so that it can immediately start put another layer, and it just keeps building up. That's the Z axis. So that's basically how a 3D printer works.
Thank you, Mr. Kohl, for sharing with us today about how a 3D printer works. For students, if you would like to do some additional research or learn more about 3D printing, if you go to Brain Pop on our KT website site and choose computer science, you will find that there is a thing on 3D printing that you can look at for further information. Mr. Kohl's also going to share with us a little bit about Tinkercad. It is a software that you could download to do the drawing process that would then turn into these items that he prints on the 3D printer. And so for future learning, you can do one of those 2 things to find more about 3D printing.